welcome to this special month, the month we celebrate men. Yes, we dedicate the whole of June every year to men. Men who are achievers, men who are doing something for the community, men who are fathers. I'm sure you've heard the phrase, fathers of the land, fathers of the community, fathers of... So this month we are going to celebrate the great men, young and old, who have gone beyond their own comfort zone to do something for society. And today we are starting with a young man. I've known him when he was coming up, and I'm amazed and so proud of how far he has come. They call him, or I call him, the Emmy Man. Yes, Kojo is my guest for today, and we are going to celebrate him. He loves to celebrate others. So today, we are going to celebrate him. You don't want to miss anything. So sit back, relax, as we expect him to unveil himself to us. Let me say thank you to GTP for my cloth, my dresses.
Hello. I'm so pleased to be here. Good
Get
to
crasher.
see you.
I
know.
will do you some.
This is a surprise. Okay, so good to see you. We have a surprise to present to you.
This is what you call, if Muhammad won't go to the mountain will
come.
Oh,
you know how long
you.
I've been longing for you to start using the Skin Pop Shop products because
Yes.
they are solely natural products for a skin type like yours.
Yeah.
Your skin needs that nourishment.
Wow.
You know, so we're
Wow.
pleased to present this to you. It has baby butters, it has oils, it has, everything in there. Facial products, body products from the Skin Pop Shop.
Thank you. Fine. The I've been seeing you, but I'm so proud of you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So how can people contact you?
People can contact us. We're on Instagram, the skin_pop shop. We have all our archives there, the work that our products do, and then all the kinds of products that we have and the services that we also render. We do this with professionalism and love.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
God bless you. I appreciate this.
Wow, GTP.
Yes.
Kudos.
Thank you so
Alrighty.
much. I'm so grateful. Ooh, okay. All right. Okay. Well, well, let me say thank you to GTP for my clothes, my dresses by Leran Collections. Thank you so much. My hair is Glamour Hair USA. Their contacts will be on the screen. Contact them as well. Thank you to Awos Unisex Boutique for my shoes as well. Makeup by glow_in_there_dark. Glow in the dark. Thank you so much to them. And makeup products always buy Note Cosmetics. I always tell you, don't mess with Note Cosmetics. Everything, every shade, every color. They've got it. I'll be back with Kojo. Welcome back to The Standpoint. Yes, as I told you earlier on, people who celebrate others hardly get celebrated. When he's celebrating the people, he does it big time. But we also felt like in a month that we celebrate men and fathers, it's only proper that we also celebrate him in our own small way. Not just because he celebrates others, but because I've seen it. I saw him when he started, and I'm amazed where he is now. I know he will tell me it's by the grace of God, but he will tell me what other things go in there. Because when I grow up, I want to be like him. My guest today is Kojo Sovo. Welcome to The Standpoint, Kojo.
Thank you so much. I'm so privileged to be on this August platform. You're one of my favorite persons. When you call me, I'm always on my heels.
Who's that?
So I'm glad to be
Good
here.
Yeah. I remember, I think when we were about to have the first one, right here in the studio, we had a discussion on it. Yes. But this is the first time we're having a one-on-one with you.
Absolutely.
And you're back handsome. Well, before then, let me say thank you to all those who supported the Muslim Women's Conference, which was held last week. That's the 29th of May 2022. And I want to specifically thank these companies and individuals for coming on board to make the program a success. Pretty Sherry Rentals, Avia Natural Mineral Water, Afro Arab Microfinance, and we'll be talking to the CEO next week. Glow Cosmetics, Two Steps Company Limited, Kemley Culinary School, Woodin Likrete, Maliki Pure Foods, Silver Queen Cosmetics, Note Cosmetics, Alhaji Tuafik Asule Alhaji. Thank you so much. Nagode. Ni Adote Odawulu the first, also known as Alhaji Isaka Adote. Thank you so much. And Alhaja Chief Mrs. Risikatu Van der Poy. Man, I'll be privileged to host her one of these days. And another amazing woman, Muslim woman I met. She's Chief Mrs. Muradin Hun Peregrino Brima. She's the queen mother of the Eurobest in Ghana. Amazing woman. Very knowledgeable. Very, very knowledgeable. The Muslim Women's Conference opened my eyes to a different world of the Muslim community in Ghana. They don't make noise, but Charlie, they've got people. I'm telling you. Kojo, good to see you once again.
Good to see you. Good to see
What's up? When are we attending the marriage?
Oh, very soon. I have a very special person in my life.
Hey!
Very soon, but it's a very big step. So you need to, take your time and make it a very important. It can either make or break you. So I'm very, very conscious about it.
And what are you going into that marriage with? Normally, it's women that are asked. So today, I'm asking, what are you going to that relationship, that institution, and what is your even view about marriage, the institution?
So I am going with all of me. My positives and my negatives. We have strengths and we have weaknesses.
Yeah.
And so I'm just going in there. The institution of marriage. You go in there with all of you, trying to be a better person for yourself or for the person that you're going to be with. So, and as the Bible says, a man has to leave the house, a bond with a woman and also create their own home. So, it's biblical. So, you have to just go in, and I believe that every relationship or every marriage is unique.
Yeah,
it's very unique.
Yeah.
So. You can take some lessons from other people's relationships, but yours is unique.
Yeah.
And so things might be different. Yeah. So you go in there and experience it for yourselves. Learn to forgive, learn to embrace each other, learn to build each other up.
Yeah. What kind of relationship did you have with your father growing up?
I had a very great relationship. I come from a very beautiful home. My dad and my mom are still very much alive and very much in love.
Okay.
And very much
married.
How many years? I think 39.
Okay.
Yeah, this is their 39th, wedding anniversary. Wow. It's a loving home. I'm the first of 5 kids. We all grew up together in one beautiful family. My dad was present. My mom was present. My dad would do anything to build you up. Do anything when it comes to education, and and reaching your talent or growing up and building you up so that you can be on your own. And my dad is a person. You can spend any amount of money just to make sure that you're able to stand on your own. So yeah, my dad is a very loving.
Wow. So you have
really
a role
proud
model for who
exactly
a father must be.
Yes, absolutely. I do.
If there's anything you would like to build upon what you have seen of your father, what else would you do differently for your fatherhood when it happens soon?
So I think my dad was fantastic. He he was there for us, supported us as much as he could. But I think that I would be a lot more present. My dad was present, but not as much. So I would want to be more present. We want to do more travels with my kids. I think that that kind of bonding is more important. So your kids are your friends. They can come to you and talk to you. about just anything. And so I'm very, excited when I see fathers going on trips with their kids, bonding with their kids, going to the playground with their kids. It creates that unbreakable bond.
You think you will have time to do that?
You have to. I'm a very busy person, but
I asked you. That's why I'm asking you.
But
You think you can-
I'll find the time. I'll find the time. It's very important
Yeah.
to you. I mean, you're a very busy person. I see how you spend time with the little princess.
I have no
It's
choice. She
amazing.
rules my life.
I know.
My friend calls her Mabre Menya.
Yeah.
Suffer together, so no messing around.
Exactly. Yes. So,
What happened to the music, Jenny?
um,
Because when I knew you,
yes,
you were a musician.
Yes, absolutely. And I think that we even came to your show
Yes.
when you were at GTV. Yeah. It was a phase in my life that I'm so much proud of. I am one person who believes that every experience is educational. So whatever experience you go through, whatever phase you go through in your life, it adds up to who you are and who you become as a person later on in life. So yeah, that phase of music was fun. It was experimental. I enjoyed it. I enjoy singing now. I love music. Maybe I might go into music in another way. Maybe
Okay.
produce
Producing.
somebody or support somebody in the near future, because I am very excited about how the growth of African music, how our musicians are doing, exceeding well. Music is actually becoming a very lucrative business. It's something that I might look at. But there's so much that I've learned from my days of music that is helping me with my business now as a producer, of the Emmy Africa Awards and other events that I produce with my other company, Carbon AV. I understand. I can get into the mind of the musician, and because I've been there before, and I'm able to create, the performances and the experience on stage because I have been in that position before and I know how it feels like. So that is what I've taken from there.
Okay.
So it's been an amazing experience.
Yeah, so you have no regrets at all.
Absolutely not.
If you're to do it again, you do it
I
again.
will do it and do it even much better.
Let me take a break. When we come back, we'll get into Emmy Awards. People didn't cut you slack when you started, right?
Nope.
People didn't think you take it and you can take it anywhere.
It's always like that. It's always like that. People, you should be your own cheerleader. I always tell people. When people don't believe in you, believe in yourself. Look in the mirror and say, I will do it and I can do it. And then when you do it, the same people who didn't support you will applaud you.
Yeah.
It's life.
It's life. It's life. It's life. Well, let me say thank you to Puma Drinks and Away Purified Mineral Water by Casa Preco Company Limited. Juice Time 100% fruit juices. Gogot yogurt. As women, especially, yogurt is very good for us. Google the benefits of yogurt. And if it has to be yogurt, it has to be Gogot yogurt. House of Food, Antivera, we are ever grateful to you for supporting us. Cake Technique, EK Scamly, Catering Services, we are so grateful. Yup Cleaning Services, everything. Father's Day is coming. Father's Day is coming. So organize some house cleaning, office cleaning, or something massive for your father or father figure in your life. Remember, they don't have to be your biological fathers, but somebody who has really stepped in to hold you strong. Just organize thorough cleaning for them. And then Kodam Gifts and Stationery, everything gift and stationery. We say thank you to them as well. And then, have I told you, have you heard? Yes, I'm coming on a tour in the UK. Yes, I have the Diamond Palace program from the 1st to the 3rd of July. Yes, so check the details. It will be on the standpoint. And then I'll be in Scotland from the 8th to the 10th of July. Then from the 14th to the 17th of July, I'll be in London with Dr. Beulah Soji. All details on your screen now. And then, finally, the last lap will be in New Jersey and maybe a few places in U.S. as well from the 21st of July to the 1st of August. I'll be in U.S., but 23rd is the big one. I'm going to be as the Miss Africa USA. Miss Africa USA, and it's going to happen in New Jersey. So please, just everything is on there. If you're outside this country, if you're in US, you're UK, you're Scotland, take advantage and let's meet up. Okay, I'll be coming with my books as well. All the books, and do autographs as well. So please just make sure you follow me on my social media handles. That's Ohineyere Gifty Auntie-Oga on Facebook. And on Instagram, it's Ohineyere_Gifty_Auntie. We'll be back. Welcome back to The Standpoint. Again, I say thank you to GTP for my cloth. This is Instruma, and Liran Collections, or Liran Couture, for making this beautiful towel for me. Thank you so much. My hair is by Glamour Hair at Tabora. Tabora, Glamour Hair USA. Thank you so much. They have the quality. I mean, 100% quality hair. They have the Peruvian, the Indian, the Mexican, the whatever hair, Brazilian. They have it all. Thank you so much to them. And of course, Awos Unisex Boutique for my shoes. And of course, my makeup products by Note Cosmetics and Silver Queen Cosmetics. I'm so grateful to all of them. And we've been talking to Kojo. Indeed, they say what you see is what you become. It's good. I'm so impressed with and I'm not surprised, because you talking about the kind of home you grew up in. It's actually helped, mold you to become. Yeah. What do your parents say about it, especially your mother? Your mother and your father, which of them were you closer to?
Both. In the different stages of my life.
Okay.
So I'm close to both. But mom is one who keeps tap on you, calls you almost every time, and then So as older as I get closer to my mother.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm close to my dad as well. So we talk.
What do they make of who you've become now?
Okay.
And becoming?
Okay, so yeah, they are proud. So last year, my dad attended the awards. He had never attended it before.
Okay.
So last year he attended. I was like, oh wow, this is a big deal, And for me, some of the people that when I was growing up, I looked up to, that were so far away, that I never thought that I would get close to. Somebody like say Kwame Despite, Unauthorised, some of the big people who are now my friends.
Yeah,
who are like very close.
Say Sam Jonah.
Yes, say Sam Jonah, who are my mentors. Are one way or the other part of the awards, and support us. And I can call them anytime. I call them fathers. Right. It's amazing. And my dad was like, "Oh wow,
That's my son."
Yes, so it's great, and I'm proud of myself, and I'm proud of exactly what what the future looks like. So I always say, getting to your first point that you raised as when I suffered some rejection. Yeah, I mean, we shouldn't despise, those moments in our life, the rejections, the failures, and the things that we go through, when we are pursuing anything. We shouldn't despise. It's part of the experience.
What was the worst thing you heard when you were starting?
So there are a few people that I approach and say, why are you celebrating men? Men are not worth celebrating. Mm-hmm. So they don't want to be a part of it. And I mean, it was discouraging and at certain points, but we kept going. We felt that we had done a lot of research that encouraged us to change the status quo. Of course, there are some bad nuts.
Yeah.
There are some bad women as well, but then we celebrate women. Women are fantastic.
There's so many awards for women.
Yes, so many awards for women. So we felt that it was important. I always say that representation matters. When you see people, your own people doing it, or your own people, doing the things that you dream to become, it gives you permission to do it. So if we say fathers are not worthy of celebration because men are not doing well, and so we are despising them and pushing them to the background, then we are not trying to change the situation. We are not trying to change the status quo. But when you create a platform that celebrates distinguished men who have demonstrated good value, who are committed to societal progress, who are successful in their line of work or their line of business, then you are giving the younger boys the permission to also become better people, so that we can change, even if men are not good, that we can change that narrative, then men can be better people. So if I always say anywhere that I go that if the man is a better person, if the man is a better father, a better brother, a better CEO, a better boyfriend, a better husband, we don't even need to fight for equality. Because a man understands that a woman has to have a place. And so we'll give the woman that respect. So you don't even need to fight for it because the man understands it. So we are work we are doing is actually doing for the woman.
It's for the woman,
Yes.
yeah. I'm part of the faculty.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
So I know what it goes
Absolutely,
into it. But
yeah.
for the benefit of the general public, what do you really look at for? I mean, not just you.
Yeah.
He has very little say in
Yeah.
that one. I can tell you because I'm part of it. He's very little. Our boss, the boss man.
Yes.
Well, Chairman, we greet you. We greet you, Chairman of the board and faculty.
Yeah.
But what really goes into determine who wins an award in a category?
Right. So, as I said earlier, the Emmy Africa Awards honors men who have demonstrated good value, who are successful in their fields of endeavor, who have made an impact, and who are committed to societal value. So we have different award categories. So we start by calling for nominations from the public. And then we also have a secretariat that also does research, throughout the year to put together data. So once we get the data from the public and then the data from the secretariat,
research,
we put it together and we present it to the award faculty and academy, of which you are a distinguished member. And then the board reviews the data that's been presented, whittles down, it's sieved down, and then we present what we have for the competitive category back to the public to vote, and then where we also have to vote for the winner for the honorary awards, it's also voted for. So it goes through a lot of rigorous process, and of course all the award categories have their own unique descriptions, and so you need to fit that description for you to be voted for.
I know you said that the whole idea is to make sure we change the narrative where we portray the men who are living the life that should be exemplary, to give the younger generation the permission to also dare to break the, the bias and change the narrative. But what was that one thing that pushed you to start this? Because today I would dare say that that is the only award that I know that honors men.
Right.
The women, that one was quite recently. How many? Is it only two categories? I mean,
you have two categories
for women.
Woman of the Year and then
the
younger woman, young achiever, female.
Female, yes. Those are the rest
Yeah.
are all
Men. Yeah.
men.
Yeah.
What was that one thing that pushed you to go for that area?
All right. So about 7 years ago, I was thinking about it. So Father's Day would come and go, and there's no noise, there's no buzz. And then Mother's Day will come, and about 2 months to Mother's Day, there's a lot of promotions. People are doing getaways, and that. And I was like, why? I started asking questions. Why? Because from my experience, at our home, we celebrate our father, we celebrate our mother because they are both fantastic, and we have both contributed immensely to where we are, And I believe that a family which is the incubator of society, is made up of the father and the mother, who both play very crucial roles. So why are we just celebrating mothers? And so when I did the engagement, people say, "Oh, fathers are irresponsible. They don't take care of their children. They are they are absentee fathers," and most of the things that we were saying were true. And there's some people who also said, "Oh, some fathers are doing," like from my case. So I felt that okay, all the people who had different views about fathers are right because of their own personal experiences. But are we going to allow that to be the case? And so that fathers, they will come and we don't regard men or we don't regard fathers. Let's change the narrative. So how do we change the narrative? The only way we can change the narrative is to pick those who are doing well, people who are positive role models, and mirror them, so that their peers can see that, oh, I'm not doing well, that's why I'm not being honored like this person, so they can cause change in them. And then the younger ones also coming up can also see these people as role models, and as I said earlier, be given the permission to also become better people, so that gradually we'll change that narrative, so that men will become better people, so that society will become a better place, because at home we have a better father, who will breed better children, and then the process,
Who are some of the people who have won Emmy Man of the Year?
Right.
Here we have the...
Yes. Yeah. At Emmy Africa, we have the magazine, and we have the awards. So the magazine is a quarterly magazine that talks about the places, people, the ideas and issues that shapes men, personal expressions, experiences and development. So it's quarterly. This is one of the editions. This was the awards edition of one of the years. This is NS Bedia Konsampong, the CEO of NS Chemist, who is one of our Men of the Year. We have NS Unauthorised. We have Sam Jonah. We have
the Chief Imam.
The Chief Imam has also won an award. Before Azuma Nelson has won an award. So we have great, and we have people who have won awards outside Africa, Ghana. We have Adebola Williams from Nigeria. We have the boss of this bank, UBA. Yes, who has also won awards. And we have fantastic women who have also won awards. Bewa, Madam Bewa has won an award. Ellen Hagan has also won. And then just recently,
Dr. Hagan.
And just recently we have Patricia Obonai, CEO of Vodafone, who has also won an award.
We had Denta.
Yes, Denta is Young Achiever female. And then Daniel Macaulay as well is the current, is the reigning man of the year. So we've had some very fantastic.
And I think the last one, the guy who does the 3 Music was also on it.
Yes. So he got Young Achiever as well. For the fantastic work that he's doing with music as well. And for the magazine, we also celebrate people, talk about men issues, as I've said, and then we also throw in some few issues about women, because what is a man without a woman?
This is so this year it's coming on the 1st of October.
Yes.
This will be which edition?
This is the 7th edition.
7th edition. Yes. After 7 years, and 7, they say once you cross the 7, you know that. So I know this is going to be massive.
Yes.
But after 7 years, do you think what you conceive this award to achieve, you were close to it, or it's even you've started seeing the impact of it?
I am absolutely ecstatic, because this has become like an institution. And it has grown, it has become bigger than me. And that is what the dream was to create something that's bigger than yourself. It's not about me anymore. And as you said, I'm just one small voice, in there. I have bigger people who have bigger and better views, who have more experience than I am, who are leading this cause. I'm very privileged to have somebody like yourself who has gone through the mill, who understands what it is to select people. And that's why when we present award winners, nobody has anything to say. Because it's not me sitting in my corner, young Kojo, saying, this person deserves an award. But it's people who are industry, big brains, who have more experiences.
That's true. We never have that issue where people say, you should have come to me or you should have gone there.
Yes, because the people, it's well thought through, and we have people who have experiences, who understand what it is to, pick people who are deserving. And so I'm grateful. And for an award scheme that has big names, like people who don't have time, but have agreed.
But they will turn up.
Yes, have agreed to put their weight behind the awards. That should tell you that this is a very respectable brand. People like yourself, people like Enes Sapon, who is a board chairman, Nanyuma Awindo, Kobne Jekum, George Bosompem, Dr. Ellen Hagan, Joe Nete. These are huge people who have running their own organizations and businesses, but have time. And then they will call you. And then I remember when we finished the awards, I was teary because I got a call from you saying that, Kojo, I'm so proud of you for what you have. It was very unexpected.
Right.
So these are the things that excites me. I mean, apart from all the pomp and pageantry, of course, which the Emmy Awards represents, the premiumness, it is the institution that this award is becoming that I'm really proud of, and that's what we set out to do. So for long, after when I'm gone, I know that this will continue, and people
Amen.
would, be celebrated and continue to cause change for men to become better people for the betterment of society, and that's
I
our
say
dream.
it's a revolution you
Yes,
started
yes.
because I still don't know anywhere in the world where there's a specific solely for men.
Yeah.
I mean, I still don't know. I stand to be corrected, but we have a lot for women, which is deserving anyway.
Absolutely, absolutely, and that's why we also have women awards.
Well, we are pushing for more spaces for women, even in the during the Emmy Awards.
Yeah.
Well, let me take another break, but before I go, I'd like to say thank you to all those who sponsored and supported the Muslim Women's Conference. That's Pretty Sherry Rentals, Avia Natural Mineral Water, Afro Arab Microfinance, Glow Cosmetics, Two Steps Company Limited, Kimley's Culinary School, Woodin Le Creter, Maliki Pure Foods, Silver Queen Cosmetics, Alhaji Tuafik Sule, Ni Adote Odawulu the First, Alhaja Chief Mrs. Risika Tu Vanderpoy, and Chief Mrs. Muradinu Peregrino Brima. Thank you so much. And all the others who came on. We actually had a media house coming all the way from Dubai to come. That's Al Hood, CIBE. Yes, Al Hood. We are so grateful to them. And they sent a rep from Dubai to come and join us. All the groups, all the organizations, we are grateful to them. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll continue this interesting conversation. Welcome back to The Standpoint. Thank you to Puma Drinks and Awake Purified Mineral Water by Casa Preco Company Limited, Yep Cleaning Services, Gogot Yogurt, Juice Time, House of Food, E-Cakes Ghana, Cake Technique, Kodam's Gifting Stationery, and of course, all those who support us. We're looking for more sponsors. In July, next month, The Standpoint will be 14 years. Can you believe it? 14 years. Nyamia Ebio Charlie. Consistently, week after week. There hasn't been a time where we say we've taken a 1 month or even 1 week break. If the program is not aired on a particular week, it means there's a national event that will have to make way for, or there's a football, national, of course, also national, but otherwise from outside, always ready, consistently 14 years. Over 1,000 women and over 200 men featured on The Standpoint. This time, we need more sponsors. Please, let's keep this program on air. Please, 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 please. And again, remember, in July, I'm going to be in UK. From the 1st to the 3rd, I have an event. From the 8th to 10th, I also have an event in Scotland. And then from the 14th to the 17th, I have an event in London. And from the 21st of July to the 1st of August, I'll be in the US. So follow me on my social media handles and on The Standpoint as well. And you get to know what is happening at what time, every given time. So you can be a part of it. Kojo, is this where you dreamt of being as a kid?
I have bigger dreams, so I'm on my way. It's a journey.
No, as a kid,
Right.
Growing up, where did you grow up?
My dad is a geologist.
Okay.
So I've lived in the mining areas in the Western region.
Okay.
Growing up. So I was born in Prestia.
Okay.
Where my dad worked in the mines, and then we moved to Bogoso.
Okay.
And then I stayed in Bogoso for a while, and then we moved to Takoradi, and then Accra.
So you'd be Western boy.
I'm a Western boy.
So growing up in the Western region,
Right.
all these areas, what was your dream? Apart from being a Galamsey.
So I was very privileged because my dad was a top guy in the mining area. So we lived in a very beautiful area, in the mining space. where I was opened up to the world because at a very early age, we were exposed to DSTV.
Okay.
So I had that kind of vicarious experience where I lived in Bogotá, but it looked like I lived in,
Yeah.
abroad, anywhere in the
yeah.
world. And our neighbors were whites from Australia, South Africa. So I got that friendship and that growing up I had very big dreams. I wanted to be a musician at one point. I wanted to be an actor at one point. I wanted to be a pilot at one point because those were things that I was seeing on TV. So I've always had big dreams. I never know how to do things small because I've always been exposed to that kind of. So I've always, whatever I wanted to be in life, I wanted to make it big in it.
Kojo, so you didn't play gutter to gutter?
No.
You lived
no,
in an
unfortunately.
estate? You didn't play
I was
chaskele?
playing golf, tennis.
Hey! We'll have to baptize you. You didn't play chaskele?
No, I didn't play just kidding.
Hey!
But I mean, there were other things.
So you did crazy things?
Yeah.
In school? Where did you go to school?
So I went to the mining school. First was Prestia Goldfields, which was the school for the mines.
Okay.
And then I moved to Bogotá. So it was a Ebenezer school for the mining company as well. And then I moved to St. Augustine's College.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm
serious Apsu.
Yeah, Apsu.
Yeah. So I mean, it was, we're in Bogotá, but the things we were experiencing was even more than people who lived in the city.
It's the city.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what is next now?
So what is next is, as Emmy Africa, we've hosted it in Ghana for the past, this is going to be our 7th year, even though every year I've been trying to bring in a few Africans. We are trying that from this year, would make it the bona fide African brand that we've always envisioned it to be. And that's why we named it Emmy Africa, right from the word go. So, plans and works are being put in place to, move it out one of these days. Hold it in any other African country where we can, carry Ghanaians, to it as well. And also just to distribute the magazine across Africa and the world as well.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Aside the producing the magazine and the award, what is your core business?
Okay, so
what is your profession?
Right. I'm basically an entrepreneur. I'm, I have, apart from the Emmy Africa, which is a company which does the awards and the magazine as a focus. I also have a company called Carbon AV.
You nearly said small. Do you do anything small?
So we have Carbon AV that does a lot of work in the event space.
Okay.
It's an agency where we do events, we do PR and branding for our corporate clients. So anything, events, PR, marketing that is not Emmy Africa, it's done through Carbon AV. And we have some very serious clients that we work with.
Who is your target? Of course, I mean, there's no duplicates. There can never be a better photocopy,
right,
or a never imitation. But who do you look up to say, I want to be better than this? I want to be like this person, but in my own personal way.
Well, I don't think there's one person that I can pinpoint and say, okay, this is the person I want to be. But my goal is to be that role model that just like the awards, seeks to do. I just want to inspire greatness. So people will see my work, people will see where I've got into and say, oh, if this guy from this humble beginning has been able to get here, then I can also get there. So it's to be the best version of myself.
Right.
Stretch as much as I can stretch. Push this brand to a global level, and become bigger and better than we are today. I mean, of course, every year we keep getting better.
Yeah.
The dream is still, to grow and become bigger,
right,
than what we are today.
And your final words?
So my final words is that, it's possible. it is possible. Don't let anybody or anything talk you out of your dream, your goals, and your aspiration. If you see me here today talking about the Emmy Africa and Emmy Africa Awards and Emmy Africa magazine, you should know that there's hope. And as I said, you definitely encounter challenges, obstacles. People will talk you out of it, people will discourage you, people will say, oh, what do you think you're doing? Are you crazy? But if you believe in what you're doing, and I know that Ohiniri can say the same. She's here saying the sample is 14 years because she's been diligent. It's not that it's been smooth. You sit here with our blue, and you think that it's been it's an easy journey. It's not. It's not. But once you are the person with the vision, you have to keep going. You know, applaud yourself when the people are not even applauding. Look in the mirror and say, "Kojo, I'm doing well." You know, and then very soon when you have accomplished your goal and you are up there, the same people will discourage you, applaud. That's how the world is. And then everybody who's successful who I have encountered will tell you the same thing, that it's not easy. So nothing is easy. If it's easy comes, easy goes.
Yeah.
So it comes easy, it goes easy.
Yeah.
But if you've worked for it, it stays. So keep working, keep believing, keep trusting God, but work hard as well. And I believe that your dream is valid.
Yeah. And like my father told me years ago, best form of revenge is to succeed.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, sometimes when people tell you that you can't, it's just like the seed. When you put the seed in the soil, you know, there are a lot of impediments. And that's what gives the seed the energy to sprout.
Yeah.
So sometimes people tell you can't do it. And say, okay, watch me do it.
Watch me do it.
Yeah.
Kojo, we applaud you.
Thank you so
We
much.
celebrate you.
I celebrate you
I
too.
mean, we are proud of you. As I said, I've known you for years.
Yes.
When you were a young musician, you know, GBC, that was a breakfast show 25 years ago. So you can imagine, I've known you more than 20 years. And I respect you.
Thank you.
And I can only wish you the best, and I can't wait to see the next level.
Amen.
I know it's great.
Amen.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for being there for me, supporting me. Anytime that I call on you, I remember when we wanted to start this Emmy, I was and said, "Oh, Henry, I need you on the faculty." And he said, "Yes." You didn't even hesitate, and you've been there for us.
I had no choice.
Yes, in the matter.
In the matter.
Thank you so much. Thanks to everyone who supported us along the journey. It can only get better from here.
It can only get better.
Thank you.
And we can't wait to see what happens on the 1st of October.
Absolutely.
Who wins the Emmy Man of the Year?
Yes,
you think I'll tell you, my friend? We just started the process.
Yes,
We'll get there.
yes.
Thank you.
Thank
I'll
you.
be back with a bit of me.
Thank you.
Do fathers deserve celebration? Yes, 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 yes. Fathers do deserve to be celebrated. Not just because it's biblical or a form of nature, but there are some fathers who are doing very well. There are some fathers who are living up to expectation. They are hands-on dads. There are some fathers who are going all out to make sure they give of their best to their children. And yes, we need to celebrate and project those fathers so that they can be an example, so they can be the role models, so they can be the mentors of those who are not doing well. I mean, it's no secret. I adore my father. I love my father. I am everything I am today because of my father. I am a feminist because of my father, yes. Because he believed in me and told me that there was nothing, absolutely nothing I cannot achieve if I put my mind, my soul, and my spirit and body and everything into it. I am where I am because he challenged me when everybody was laughing at me and told me that the best form of revenge is to succeed. Oh, how I wish my dad was alive. You see, it doesn't matter whether you're coming from a poor, middle class, or a rich family. All that matters is to make sure you change the narrative. You break that cycle of negativity. All that matters is that you build upon what you've been bequeathed, what has been given to you. You build upon it and make it better so that you also become the standard from which the next generation can start from. Fathers, This is the month we celebrate you. Father's Day, Father's Month, we give it to you. And to those who are doing well, we salute you. To the younger one coming, we say, you can do better. Be that change you want. There are a lot of young men who are really broken and distraught because their fathers were not there. But unfortunately, they end up being the same as the fathers they quote unquote hated to have. How do we break the cycle? How do we change the narrative? It begins with you, young man. It begins with you, mother, raising the boys. It begins with you, the father, who maybe has gotten it wrong all this while, but can make that determined effort to change. Don't wait till it's too late. Don't wait till you're sick and you have no help before you say you regret. No, this is the time. This is the time, because trust me, if you miss out on it in the early days, you will live to regret it. The beautiful thing about being old, and yes, I'm 52 years old, I'm growing old. The beautiful thing about being old is that you look back and you know what you should have done, what you could have done, but it may be too late. But there are certain things that are never too late. You can always turn it around. So we salute you, fathers. We celebrate you, fathers. And when we say fathers, not just biological fathers, but father figures in this land, in Africa, across the world. This is your month. What are you going to do with it? We will celebrate you, but everything depends on you. I'm a woman with super crazy faith in God, and I wish my dad was alive to see me. I know he's looking down on me from heaven. I'm not sure whether he's proud of me or not. But I believe in fatherhood. I believe in the ability of a man to do what is right. Above all, God has given us wisdom. Let's apply it. Thanks for watching. See you same time next week. Bye for now.